Hello? Welcome to the show that would sell its own mother, if she was worth anything. It's Lacuna. Alright? We got a criminal to find. We've come down here to the seedy part of the city. We think we know with Banny's murderer. It looks like he's got a red hair, red beard, and likely carrying a viola case. So let's see what we can uncover here, shall we? Phone call. Hey, Neil, did you find the van yet? Looking at it now. Seems like they dumped it. Figured as much. I dispatched a team to your location. They'll give a van a thorough screening. We should leave it behind and go after the perp now. Maybe he's still close. Be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. There's no record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in, and a very good hacker who injects it into the federal database. This is yet another sign we're dealing with a big fish here. More likely a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. Okay, we can inspect this. This must have been the van we're looking for. It has no license plates. Okay. How's everybody doing out there? Me, I'm doing alright. It's, I'm recording this on a Saturday afternoon. 24-hour service. I just like looking at the art here. What's going on here? Punk. You don't look like you're here for the concert. I wish I was. Can I ask you a question? Did you see the person that landed the van over there? Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like police to you? Fair. If you're not a cop, what are you? Neil Conrad, CDI. Damn, CDI? That's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here for a minute. My dog needs to take a leak. Then we're going back in. You're taking your dog to a concert. He appreciates good music. Are we done? You didn't say anything or anyone suspicious, yeah. Look, man, everyone around here probably looks suspicious to you. Want to do some actual good, have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble down there with his business. Some assholes climb into the boats, leave their shit behind, make a mess. That's maybe something to look into. But you're not really interested in helping the community, are you? You have me all figured out. Have fun at the concert. Slot machines. Can we play slot machines? I want to play slot machines. Guess not. Boat rentals. Where are we at now? It's like some kind of a store? Oh, it's just a chair I can sit in. Welcome to Port Barrow Canal, 39918. Did this guy rent a boat to get away? This might be like a little travel agent type of thing where you can rent boats. Interesting. Down by the pier. What's with the fancy suit? I thought you minded. Is that more cigarettes? Yeah, I got more cigarettes. My cigarette stash is full. What's this here? The rope on this bollard seems to have been recently cut by a pocket laser. Okay, they stole a boat. We gonna have a smoke? Yeah, Mansa Noir, right? We gotta have a smoke. Gives you like a nice little view of the city you wouldn't get otherwise. Let's go back up to this boat rental place. Excuse me, sir. Huh? Have you been here all night? Who's asking? Neil Conrad, CDI. I'm here investigating a case. CDI? Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We're all from the same city. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. I noticed a rope over there that looks like it's been cut recently. You know anything about that? Someone steal a boat? Did Rob call you here? Rob? Ha! Didn't think so. He's still gonna want to talk to you. Hey, Rob! Someone's here asking about your boat. Well, tell him to get up here. You heard the man. Okay. Nice haircut, dude. Hey, that's the first time the cops have responded to my call. I had some punks vandalize one of my boats last month and no one showed. Sorry to disappoint you, I'm actually not with the police. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI, what the hell are you doing here? I'm investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. What about you helping me? Why does the police ignore me and everyone I know? I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might have been very dangerous. Help me find him, you'll get your property back. When did he steal it? 3:40 now, a good hour ago. So the engine start and Ed yelled something. So 2:40? Yeah, that kind of fits. Or 3 o'clock? The man down there at the pier? Yeah, he wanted to stop the guy, but he's an old man, you know? I went out to see what was going on. The boat was already leaving the port. I see. How long had it been in the harbor prior to being stolen? For over a week. Wasn't booked a lot lately. Is there any way to track it? All boats that go in or out are picked up by scanner at the port entrance. The port AI next door has the data. Maybe it can spit it out if you tell your law enforcement. I'll give it a try. What's your ship's ID? No idea. It's called the Berta. Don't you have a record of that? I don't know what to tell you. It's Berta to me. Will that name show up in the system? No, but it's painted on the side. Do you know anything about the thief? No, except it's probably a Sabian. What makes you think that? Because it was Sabians who vandalized my boat last month. Is that all you're basing this assumption on? Well, makes sense, doesn't it? Did you see the thief? No, but Ed saw him. Ed didn't seem to be too keen on talking to me earlier. He's an old grump, that's for sure. Any chance you could convince him to help us out? Ha! No one tells Ed what to do, least of all you upper folks. One of you bureaucrats chased him out of his old harbor. If he had any sympathy for you, that's where it ended for sure. Sounds like that's something important to Ed, huh? Won't shut up about it. So you bringing me your boat back or what? I'll do my best if I can. If it turns up, I'll let you know. Okay. So... what do you say? 2:40 is when he heard the engine on. That seems pretty fast to get here from the hotel. Maybe not, because what did we say it was like 2:15? I gotta pour myself a little Fresca here. Oh, that rain's kind of chopping up my throat a little bit. So we have a pretty good timeline of when they left the hotel. So let's go check that computer again, and then we'll go talk to Grumpy Ed again, and see if we can get a better description. See if he had red hair, red beard. Welcome to the Welcome to the Port Bureau visitor. Welcome to the Port Bureau visitor. What can I do for you? Show me the recent traffic data out of this harbor. Access denied. Traffic data is not a matter of public record. I'm Neil Conrad with the CDI. Scan my ID. Scanning. Welcome, Agent Neil Conrad. What can I do for you? Today's traffic data. Come on. Understood. Displaying traffic data. Anything else? That's all. Hey, any updates? Not yet, but maybe soon. I think our guy stole a boat. A boat? Why would he do that? Avoid scanners, maybe? Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars or pedestrians. Still, a boat should be easy to find. They're slow, and there's scanners at every port entrance. Problem is, I don't know the boat's ID yet, but I do have a record of the local traffic data on screen right here. Traffic data again, huh? Do you know when the boat arrived and when it left? Approximately. I should be able to identify the right one on the list. Just give me a moment. Okay, send it to me via keypad as soon as you do. Will do. Okay. Ooh. Incoming boats, outgoing boats. He said it was about... Hold on. I forgot already. I didn't forget. He said 340 an hour ago, 240, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, about a good hour ago. So 240, around 240. There's nothing really there. Oh, here it is. Oh, there's 2. 3. There's 3 potential boats. Let's see if any of them came in. Let's look at this one. 683,098. Here. This boat came in 9 in the morning the day before. What about this one? 22,190. Didn't he say that boat's been there a while? Right? He said no one takes it out. So we can probably rule... We can rule this one out. 683,098. Because it came in yesterday and it went back out. 22,190 has been sitting there the whole day, the whole 2 days. Let's look at this one. 788,901. I don't see that one either. So how do we know which one it was? Which one was the Berta? Wait, there it is. 788,901. So that one came in and left. That means 220190 has been sitting there and is the one that was stolen. 220190. 220190. Did I get it right? Fucked Ed. I don't know. This game doesn't give you like instant reward or validation. You might have to wait a little bit. Which I like, right? It's more realistic. You send that over. And I still don't know why we can't submit this one yet. I don't know why they won't let it. We have all the numbers, but we didn't trigger the submit thing. I hope I didn't screw something up there. Excuse me, sir. Your friend told me that you saw the person who stole the boat. What if I did? Then you could describe to me what you saw to help me track it down. Your CDI, you said? Correct. That means you're concerned with crimes, right? Like fraud and theft? Sometimes, yes. You also help folks from around here? We help everyone. Why do you ask? Look. Oh, pardon me, that fresca making me burp. I was throwing out a Lacuna harbor the other day. When I brought this boat as a young man, it came with a spot there. Now the whole area is being turned upside down. Construction everywhere, richer folks moving in. First thing they tell us is no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat, they asked for money. New management, they say. Of course I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I call the company, all I hear is lawyer gibberish. So I decided to go elsewhere. Look at this pitiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. If you help me get my spot back, I'll tell you what I saw. See what I can do. I'll be damned. Seems like things are finally looking up. Let's connect ourselves. You can call me as soon as you have my spot. Okay. Here's what you need to know. My spot was at Lacuna Harbor, right next to the Red Herring. The Red Herring? It's a pub. Best one there is. I see. Very clever. That's where you find my friend Fred, the harbor master. Go talk to him. It's a few miles down the canal from here. A few miles? Can't you just tell me? It's really time sensitive. Nah, we have a deal, like I said. I gotta shoot my shot. Fine. We'll have to wait a little while. I'm following a hot trail right now. Yeah. It seemed like a good thing to do, but now we're letting this like interplanetary murderer get away. I got the ID you sent me and I found the boat. It's not that far away from you. Arrived at another harbor just a few minutes ago. I'm sending you the location right. Sato? Hold on, I think I got a hit. A hit? On Diaz's ID chip. It got picked up just now. It's right next to the harbor where the boat is docked. We definitely got the right one. Diaz passed through his train station on foot. So he got on the train. No, he was scanned at both exits. You're the closest agent to his current location. Get over there. I'm sending reinforcements. Copy that. In the boat? Go after the sniper first. We can check the boat later. I'm sending you coordinates. Get on the train now. Thanks. Keep you updated. Well, things are getting exciting. Come on, train. Things are afoot. Come on, train. God. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. I don't know if it's going to keep being linear or if the city will open up and we can go where we want to. You gotta remember to keep that big honking cursor out of the screen. Is this news? Let's check the news. See if this hit the press yet. Who is Joseph Banny? Everybody knows Joseph Andrew Banny is one of the figureheads in the push for Dravonian independence. Well, what kind of person is he in private? What are his fears and concerns, his goals and needs? The Guardian Gazette has a peek behind the curtain. Banny was born in the late 1700s in New Joran. When his father started a new job in the mines of Sector 2, his family moved to Drovia. And after barely surviving his deadly collapse, relocated again in Sector 1. In interviews and public discussions, Banny often emphasizes the exploitation his family has suffered at the hands of the colonial rulers. Like many other Sabian families, he says, they always struggled to make ends meet despite working hard and long hours. Banny usually fails to mention the Garian grant for Drovian talents that enabled him to study law and ultimately kicked off his career in politics. In an interview with the Drovia Today, Banny declared that securing a better future for his own and all Drovia children was his ultimate goal. He has 2 college-age sons, Harris and Tim, from his first wife, and 2-year-old daughter with his new, much younger wife, Lisa LaCosta, who he met as an advisor on his legal team. A few months ago, however, rumors of yet another relationship crisis began to spread when Banny was spotted multiple times in inappropriately private settings with his secretary, Miss Laren. Okay, Banny's a player. If this is a noir, right, there's got to be a femme fatale involved somewhere. No, we're not going to smoke a cigarette here. Shit, I got to go up here again. I keep missing these steps like that. They're not very clear to me. I can smoke a cigarette there? Okay, let's smoke one here. What view is that going to give me? Not bad. Nice little, like, I just like a little touch in the game, right? Grindle. Get your hands off me. Officer Marquez. Please stop resisting, ma'am. What am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. You don't know. Let's call him down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No, why are you wasting your time? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Oh. Miss Grindle, this isn't. Let's go. Hold on just a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI, the Central Department of Investigation? A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? I'm so glad you're here, sir. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There is a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindle calls us every week. Last time it was a car that was too large for its parking spot. Before that, she called us on the street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We finally bring her in for wasting her time. Sir, please, you're with your CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about that, Miss Grindle. Don't you see I'm one of yours? Your CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, he had a nice place on the upper layers. I had sunlight, proper walls, no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I'm just falling on hard times for a while. Enough. You've been living here for 12 years. Let's go. Sir, I swear over some dangerous people. They have a gun. Some important data or something. They killed somebody already. She said it's done. She said, is it done? And he said he's dead. Could you tell me the story from the start, please? I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure if someone lived there. It was a man and a woman. They seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What was the fight about? I could show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's a violation of... Just listen to it, the things they talked about. Could you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Thanks. I'd like to ask you to all stay put until I've had a look at the conversation. You're wasting your time, but whatever. We'll wait. Okay, we got a man and a woman. This might be important, so I'm going to have to read this. My apologies. They really did a number on your face, but I have to say, I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion about your new face. But you smell like whiskey, and what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself. Doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. I've only been staying here for a few days. Where's your violin? The guy did say a viola case, but now they're saying violin. Funny, I gave the rifle to unintelligible Zora. Listen, to me, we don't have much time. I passed by a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck, what were you thinking? You're still wearing that ID chip? You didn't go straight back to HQ and have it taken out. Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, you need to give it to me. The boss called and said there was a change of plan. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting and told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed, though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure. I know the route you were going to take. I know how to get on and off at Jorah's Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about all this? And why the fuck did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they... Unintelligible. Come on, Zora, give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here any minute. Boy, you're... Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up right now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... They won't be able to track me if I... something. Boy, you're not making all this up, are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Let's get this mission over with. Come on. Be careful out there, okay? We're so close to getting out of all of it. You too. Very interesting. So what do you think of that conversation? I need to see that room. I need to see the room they were in. Can you show it to me? See, I knew there was something fishy. Follow me. Thank you. What's this about? What's going on? This might be important for a case I'm working on. What case? Classified. Do I go in here? Where do I go? Oh, they're up, she's up here. There's a lot of details and stuff in this story. They did a good job setting up the world. This is where I live, and the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Watch my back, officers. Hello? Anyone home? I thought they were pointing the guns at each other for a second. CDI, open up. You're surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody. Shh. You're not coming out. I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees. Hands up on your head. I'm coming in. Clear? Please stay in the corridor. Everybody have a look around. Damn, that was intense. Small ass room. What's that? See something down there? What did I just get? I think I gotta look in here more. Because it doesn't do a good job of explaining. I found a key. I found a key under the bed. It says... Tag says apartment 9. Because I still don't remember... Where was that? That was at the hotel? Yeah, here. A piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol. Might be relevant, but I never got to see the symbol. Let's go talk to her again. Excuse me, Miss Grindale. I found this key here. Any idea where it might belong? Oh, really? Let me take a look at that tag. Apartment 9, huh? It's for an upper apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. The tag belongs to the old system. My apartment number used to be 4. The one you searched was 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Thank you. Conrad, what's going on? Hey, Gary, we just got really lucky. I think that Miss Grindale over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd. He met a woman named Zora in this apartment here. I have parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Miss Grindale is very interested in her neighborhood. From what I understand, the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He in turn is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at George Plaza at 8:30. Good job. I'll immediately inform the chief. We'll have to intercept the handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone, though? The only explanation I have for that is that it's tagged. The network will pick it up as a leak. But that would mean it's highly confidential data from the government. That's the best reason I can think of, but maybe there's just being extra careful. Hey, I found a key in this apartment. The woman was hiding it. It belongs to another unit in the building. Maybe we can find out more answers there. You know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they've changed the way the rooms are numbered. Okay, there's a floor plan right on the wall. Go ahead and take a look. Maybe you can figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. I'll call the chief and bring him up to speed. Okay, so I guess I'm here. So this was 4 and this was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it just that easy? What's this? Yeah, so they just made 3 apartments per floor. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's this one. So how do I get up there? I guess I need to... Do I put it on the keypad? 33? It's not letting me go up these steps, though. You see right here, it's saying I can go up. Or it's giving me the up arrow. Do I gotta submit it? I'm a little confused here at the moment what I need to be doing. Let me know when you found the lock to that key. Yeah, I found it. It's right here. But that's busted. Oh, do I gotta... Okay. Okay. I know what I gotta do. I think I need to come out the building and find another way in. Let's restock on our SIGs.
I felt sorry for the old lady. Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap, although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Oh wait. Okay, I still can't get over there. I gotta go the whole way up to the top here. How do I get down? Ah, stairway. I gotta go down 3. Ah. One. I think it ends. Yeah, I thought it ended there. Oh, how do I get down the last little bit? Oh, I guess that was it. What's that? Hold on, I'll get you out of this. Anyone else here? What are you gonna do to me? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad with the CDI. Oh, thank fuck. Please, I need water. Of course, here you go. Are you hurt? I don't think so, just very sore. My wrists burn like fire. What's your name? I'm Leela. Alright, Leela, you're safe with me. Let me call you a doctor. Alright, a medical team is on the way. Could you tell me what happened from the start? Yeah, okay. Fuck, she was in here. She looked almost exactly like me. The woman was in here. Is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she was incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror. Like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? I came home from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the lights and saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped me so quickly, she must have had some augments or something. Any idea what happened to you? Why would she try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain about that. Is there anyone else that might be trying to get close to? I don't think I know anyone important, except for my clients. Maybe your clients. I'm making money on the side at an escort agency. So you, not a whore, if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile clients. I'm a student. That's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was just trying to get close to one of your clients then. You think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but no one showed. You think she went to him and... Oh no. What if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been tied up here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? A public official or something? I don't recall his name. He wanted me to spend the night at his place. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on him? Name? Address? It was on my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at the Lotus Escort Agency has all of it. It's just around the corner. But don't leave me here alone, alright? What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary, Leela. This is my partner, Agent Long. Gary, could you keep an eye on Leela here for a minute? I need to follow up on the lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. How do I find the escort agency? Just all the way up to the roof of this building. You end up on the next highest layer. Take a right and you can't miss it. Thank you. Okay. Are you now you're fixing it? Couldn't have did that before I went to the whole way top of the building and all the way back down. Now that way's blocked. Oh no, it's not. Ah, why do I keep missing these damn things? They just blend into the background. Can't go up that one. I guess I go up over here again. How do... Guess I go back this way. It's hard to get around this city. Why are you standing there? Some kind of nightclub? Looks like it. Is this the escort agency? Hello, sir. Excuse me? Closed. We're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Leela. Leela, sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you see her last? Not in a while. Just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a case. Oh, okay. Did he do something to her? Can't tell you. Could you just give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, really, but it's very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand. I can't risk my business like that. Do I have to get a court order? Look, I can come back with a court order. It's going to be a whole thing, much harder to hide you than just telling me right now. Okay, I have a proposition to make. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can make up for it, the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spot right now. One of my employees has quit on me despite her contract running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I canceled their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already. They wouldn't listen to me. But I've had the contract right here. See? It's signed and everything. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointments she's already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. Did she say why she wouldn't do it anymore? You ask her. She said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. How about it, Mr. Conrad? Guess I'll talk to her. Everybody's making this difficult on me. Sheila Nowak. I'll see what I can do, but even if she doesn't come back, you're helping me for trying. Okay, fair enough. However, we're good as long as she goes to the clients she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you, and don't mind her family. They're weird folks. Sabians. Her unit is just below us. The fastest way down is through that big apartment building. If you're going back down at the train station, you've gone too far and the wrong direction. Be back. Please stay put. Goodness, I really got tied up in it this time. Gonna have to find a save point here soon. Is this one I went across? Good evening. Sorry for the intrusion. My name is Neil Conrad. I went to CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Novak. Is she here? What do you want from her? I would like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner to talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I'm not a foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I'll make sure of that. It's all right, Antony. Let me talk to him. I can handle that myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. Would you mind leaving us alone for a minute, Antony? Sorry for my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from me? As your brother already assumed, Mr. Thompson from the Lotus Agency asked me to pay you a visit. That's so. He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. You're trying to force me to go back. The way I see it, the law is on his side. But if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you, then Mr. Thompson will probably sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if Thompson is forcing you into something. No, he would never do that. Sure, he's a little annoying, but he's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on FEMAS, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gara. That's why I've been working for Mr. Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me he confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious that you saved enough by now? That's none of your business. Listen, Sheila, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that's against the law. All right, then tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I canceled all my appointments for the next 2 weeks, making sure that maybe they send the other girl. It was so much I didn't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And did you find that suspicious? Suspicious? No, I assumed that some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. You said she wanted you to cancel all your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Leela to fill it for me. Uh-huh. Leela, huh? Who is the client you were to see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was some jealousy thing. Please tell me who the client was. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out names of our clients. It would be really important for me to know. Maybe he's in danger. Okay. I tell you if you promise you won't force me to go back to Thompson. You did sign a contract. You have to understand, it's always been my dream to study space engineering, but my parents... I suppose you know that Sabians have their own version of science. If my parents catch wind of my plans to go to non-Sabian university, they'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. And Tony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. My ship to FEMAS leaves tomorrow morning. Alright. Fine. Alright. I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thanks. You want to know the regular customer's name, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the center. Liam. Alright. Do you know his exact address? 144 Rumpolt Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you and good luck at the university. Okay.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to. The Director of National Security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Getting, trickier and trickier. Everything's getting tangled up. I assume I gotta hop back on the train. Did it again. I missed it. I missed the steps again. I kind of wish there was more puzzles. Like, we didn't really do any puzzles this time. Talk to Thompson. Maybe I don't need to get on the train, or the train would be coming. Where's Thompson? Is he in this building? I don't have to go the whole way back up there again, do I? Oh no, they fixed it. I talked to Thompson, the guy upstairs. I'm an idiot. I think that's the guy that was. I was thinking he was talking about his chief. I thought maybe he's. Maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Let's just go talk to this cat. So, how'd it go? I'm sorry, but Sheila won't come back. Mr. Conrad, I'm sure you're joking. I'm not. She's not coming back. But she signed a contract. I thought you were supposed to enforce the law. Listen, Mr. Thompson. Let's boss him around. Power's gotta have its perks. You will leave her alone. Forget about the customer I asked you about. I don't need your help anymore. But if you don't leave Sheila alone, I'll come up with something to have your place searched. And I'm sure you won't risk that, will you? Mr. Conrad, I must ask you to leave my agency. We're closed at the moment. Remember what I said, Mr. Thompson. Goodbye. Talk to Gary. Okay, we just had to put a little pin in that little story there. But what? What was this cat's name then? Liam Campbell. Liam Campbell is his boss, I guess. Okay. Hey, Gary, sorry about being short with you earlier. I had to follow an important lead. Was it worth it? It was. Let me fill you in. Apparently, the woman that tied up Leela had some procedure done to look very similar to her. I suspect she impersonated her to get close to a customer. Leela told me as much. We had a little chat earlier. I'm almost positive that the client is the old man the impersonator stole the data from. The customer originally looked like a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait, why go through that trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well, and he would have noticed it's not her. Hey, that's an interesting point. How did they know that he had picked up an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what they did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. How did they know it would be Leela? I don't think they did. The sniper said something about the woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days? That kind of tech is rare. But how is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? Still trying to wrap my head around that. Seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the Escort agency customer was? Should I tell him? I can't tell you yet. Can't tell you yet. I want to talk to the chief about it first. What? Why? This one might be outside our jurisdiction. I really want to check with the higher-ups first. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure I can tell you about it soon. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over all the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owners of the hideout's apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching the sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ. Okay.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder? It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
Hi, Neil. Just want to remind you to check out that Purpose boat. The harbor is right on the other side of the train station. Thanks for the reminder. I'll have a look. Oh, I gotta get a save icon here, dudes. Sir, may I ask what you're doing here at the Matuna Harbor? Don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with the TSW. Can I help you? Can I take a look around the harbor? I'm looking for a boat that could be important for my case. Sorry, the TSW only allows club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right. If you can tell me the ID of a specific boat you're investigating, I'll be allowed to let you in. In that case, I'm looking for Berta. The ID is 220190. Let me check. Right, that one's docked down at the pier. I'll let you have a look. Please don't touch the other boats. We gotta go up there. Let's do that first. See if we can get this guy's boat back. Excuse me, sir. You know a guy called Ed? Ed, you mean Silver Tongue Ed? Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs. Shame he got kicked out when the TSW started asking for rent. I met him earlier. He told me he misses his old spot. What would it cost to rent it for him again? What, are you going to pay for it? I didn't think your uppers were good for nothing. That's $50 a month, $500 for a year. Alright, I rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You could tell him when he came back next month? But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them to boot him for another reason. TSW is more interested in running sponsored tourists than private yachts. Hello? Neil Conrad here. What? Who is this? Neil Conrad. I'm the CDI agent we spoke to earlier. I don't know no CDI agent. You asked me to help you with your old spot at Matuna Harbor. I arranged it. You're good to come back. You what? If you're making fun of me, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Today seems my lucky day. Thank you, sir. You hear that, the old lady? You hear that, old lady? We're going back. How about in return you tell me all you know about the guy who stole your friend's boat? Right. I noticed the feller when he started the motor. He cut the rope with a knife like it was butter. And there was his big-ass ropes, I tell you, tough as bones. Did you see what the man looked like? I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away, but he started speeding away. But when he started speeding away, it fell right off his head. Must have been a hat after all. Could have been a wig. Yeah. Or a wig, whatever. He was bald underneath. You sure of that? Yep. His head was polished like a bowling ball. Great. Anything else you remember? No, look, my eyes aren't what they used to be. Neither is my memory. That's right. You've been great help. Have a nice day, Ed. Interesting. Now we can go and adjust this. He was actually bald. Bald. Come on. Alright, there we go. Okay. New information. Okay, let's go check out this boat. Looking for the Berta. Said it's painted on the sign. Here we go. A sink full of bristly red hair. Looks like our guy shaved his entire beard off. An open first aid kit. Some tangled bandages lie on top of one another. Pocket laser cutting device. Thieves with a blue residue. Interesting. So now it's kind of interesting. The details we have are changing. Shaved. Anything else here? You know what I can check? We're missing something. We missed something. Not sure what. I think we did a pretty good job though. Alright, we should get a save when we get off the train. There we go. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Do me a favor. Keep the martinis dry. I'll be back.